baby! My name is Ross Mandell, and welcome to my show today. We're coming to you today from Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm coming to you live. I'm uncut, unedited, unfiltered, uncensored, and I'm under arrest. Wow! Did I have fun yesterday? I just gotta say that I woke up with love in my heart. By the time I left here, my blood was boiling. And you all know why if you watch the podcast. What the hell is going on in Washington? Trying military war criminals in New York's federal court. Now, it gets even better. In today's paper, they're discussing the stimulus package. And people will comment, everybody's agreed. It didn't work. We haven't gotten one more job out of it. The economy still sucks. What the heck? And so the Social Security Administration ran an audit on this stimulus package. The idea was to send out checks to the public. $250 checks, and people would take that money and open it up and go spend it. And that would liven up the economy. I think it's a pretty lousy plan, but, you know, I'm not calling the shots yet. Okay. This is right out of today's newspaper. I just couldn't resist. It's hysterical. Dead recipients are paid to rest in stimulus fowler. What a shock! The stimulus package is not working. Do you know 17,000 jailed inmates got checks? It gets better. 72,000 dead people got checks or wires into their bank accounts. 72,000 dead people. That's over $22 million to dead people and jailed people. It gets better. The Treasury has no mechanism to get the money back. It would cost $100 million to get back that $22 million. So they're just gonna sort of write it off and move along. $22 million of our money. Our education system worldwide is ranked not even in the top 10. We got kids, 180,000 kids, or 1.8 million, that are going hungry tonight. They're going hungry tonight. The economy sucks balls. 20 million Americans are out of work. And our government just sent out $22 million to dead people and can't get the money back. I mean, it's so crazy, it's funny. If, you know, we weren't getting, you know, screwed in this whole thing. Now, it's time for me to make a major statement to all of you, okay? It's time. Today is October the 8th. It's a Friday. October the 8th, 2010. If you follow me at all, or you're just starting, I predicted a month and a half ago, almost 2 months, the stock market is going to get crushed. Ugly. It's going to get butt ugly. I've been recommending gold since $1,215 an ounce. As I come to you today live, gold is trading at $1,360 an ounce. Up $150 an ounce in a matter of about 3.5 weeks. It's all published on YouTube, the dates, the times. I mean, this is the real thing, people. Now, just so you're aware, the price of bonds are at an all-time high. All-time. You got bonds. Rates are so low they're non-existent. The price of bonds, all-time high. The price of silver, the price of platinum, the price of cotton, wheat, all your commodities, okay? They're making all-time historical highs. Okay? They're going nuts. By the way, they're all being manipulated by 6 to 9 hedge funds and a few institutions. I'll get to that another time, but you should know about it. Now, the stock market is inching up and inching up and inching up, and I explained to you twice. It's in a trading range. It's been trading as high as 11,000, and it goes down to as low as 10,000. When it gets to around 10,000, it starts to get bought up, and prices seem to ladder up. And as we get to 11,000, it's like resistance. It's hard to get through that point. Well, what a surprise. Now, there's a lot of arguing going on in the world, on television, in the newspapers, on all the financial shows, on my Facebook page. People are like, sell gold, sell this, buy stocks. Let me just say, guys, this makes my heart heavy because I love stocks and I love the market. You're getting led to slaughter like sheep. You know why they call it a crash when it comes down? Because it's high up. You know, if a plane doesn't take off the runway, it can't crash. The higher something goes, the worse the crash. Now, yesterday was the beginning of earnings season. Everybody says, well, the market's going to go up because of earnings. Earnings, earnings, earnings. That's what our big companies make. Alcoa, what a shock, AA. Alcoa is the first to announce every quarter. You know, they're a consumer aluminum producer. I mean, big company, good company. Yesterday, they came out with earnings, and they beat their earnings estimates. And there was like, yeah, you see, earnings are going to get us to the next level. We were better than the top line, we were better than the bottom line, etc. Like a lot of bullshit happiness on CNBC, MSNBC, and all the shows. People, for the last 2 months, the analysts around Wall Street and the company have been putting out, you know, what they think they're going to earn, okay? They were reduced 5 times in a row. Finally brought them down low enough that they could say they beat estimates. The original estimates for Alcoa, they didn't even come close. Not even within striking distance. That's how bad it is. The game on the street, and it's been like this. You got to beat your estimates. You know, we thought we were going to lose 10 billion, but we only lost 9 billion. Isn't that great news? It's like saying, honey, you thought I banged 10 women, but it was only 8, you see? It's not so bad. It's terrible. This is a scam that's going on now. I called up some of the boys, some of my network, and we had a little chat. Every professional knows what's coming, so you know. Every one of them gets it. But they're going to keep riding this as long as the suckers continue to suck. As long as the sheep continue to be led by a shepherd. And so we called stock loan departments all over Wall Street. Stock loan. Now, if you want to bet the market's going to come down, what you do is you got to borrow shares, right, against money that you have in an account. You borrow them. You say, I want to borrow 10,000 shares. Then you sell them. And then when the market comes down, you buy them back cheaper. And then you return them. And you made the difference. We called 8 major firms. They have stock loan departments, big departments. You cannot borrow shares of any of the Dow 30. Very few of the S&P 500 or 600. They've all been lent out. Everybody's short. You understand? Everybody. Now let me ask you, Mr. Retail Guy, how many stocks have you shorted? Investors, mutual fund people, 401k people. You guys short stocks? No. 2% of retail investors short stocks. 100% of professionals, insiders, and firms get short stocks. 100%. And they're short like crazy. Our government, backed by 9 institutions deemed too big to jail, too big to fail, too big to jail. Guess what? Is there a difference? Are running this market. And the idiots in government believe it's a good thing. Because everybody's already out of work. Economy sucks and getting worse. The numbers are much, much worse than anybody knows. The dollar's at an all-time low. Bonds are at an all-time high. The Fed can't do anything else because, you know, all they do is put out cheap money. Well, the money's so cheap you can't go lower than zero. The government's helpless. So they think psychologically we're all better because the stock market's not destroyed yet. See, you know, the market's doing okay. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's like a doctor breaking a thermometer to tell you your kid doesn't really have a fever. It's a lie because sooner or later this infection is going to destroy this body if it's not treated. And we have an infection. I'm sorry to bring this to you. It hurts me. It truly hurts me. My chest tightens up because I want to say, rah, 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 we should get along. Things are great. Our companies are going to do great. People are going to work. America, America, America. It's a lie. If I go into politics, maybe I'll become that liar. They're lying, cheating, and stealing. And the pain is coming. And I'm just trying to give you guys a heads up. This is a prophecy. I'm trying to get this on a video record and publish it so you all know till the end of time what you heard here and what you saw here, because it's the way it's going to be and the way it is. Now, you look at things like this, the stimulus package. 72,000 checks were sent to dead people. We can't even get the money back. How could things be okay? People out of work. It's just ugly. And you know what? This is the most beautiful, most incredible country in the history of Earth. And we got to get in there and we got to stop all this shit before the Armageddon. And we got to capitulate. We got to clean house. We got to get these politicians out of office. That's what we can do. If there's a guy in Congress right now, you got to get him out. Because he's fucking us. The White House, you got to get him out. Although I'm not sure there's anyone better on the sidelines, but we got to change no matter what. So I just want to say I love you guys, that I'm with you. I'm sharing my guts out about this information, even though I am under arrest. And I want you to know that I care. I'm involved. Reach out to me, Ross at rossmandell.com. You can Facebook me, Ross Mandell. I have a website, rossmandell.com. I would love to hear from you. I would love your point of view. Please, educate me. All right, that's all I got today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.